welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I'm going to be doing a pregnancy update. So very excited to do this update. I am 16 weeks now, almost 17 weeks along. We did just have our first ultrasound, which is really exciting, and we went to the technician at the hospital first, and that didn't work out very well as far as trying to figure out what gender the baby is. So we finally decided to go, I'm not going to say the name of the place, but we decided to go to a place that is in our area where you can go in and it's just dedicated to reading the gender of your baby. And you can pay $40 or $50 depending on what package you want. So that was a lot of fun. When we went to the tech at like just the regular hospital, she wasn't actually very nice. And that was just kind of a terrible experience in general. But whatever. And it worked out really well when we went to the other place to find out the gender of the baby, and we did find out. And I will reveal that at the end, so you have to watch all the way through. Okay, so I will kind of go over very quickly what the beginning of my pregnancy was like. I have one older daughter, and then we have a child that we're in the process of adopting, but Madeline, the child that I gave birth to, she's almost 5 now, and so with her pregnancy, I had morning sickness, but it wasn't very bad. Like, it would only be at certain times of the day, and I would typically throw up, and then I felt a lot better. With this pregnancy, I have been sick pretty much, you know, from 5 weeks on until probably about 14 weeks. Like, I couldn't get off the bed, I could barely get up in the morning. Even my daughter, going to take her to preschool, just like, it didn't happen a lot of days because I couldn't get myself out of bed, and I was just nauseous constantly. I still have to drink some water sometimes. I get a little nauseous if I talk too much or too fast, so that's how that's been going. Once I hit about 14 weeks, I did notice that I did start to feel a lot better, which is really good. I still have like little bouts of morning sickness, but it's not nearly as bad at all. I mean, I can actually get up during the day now and go run errands and stuff, so that's very nice. I've been sleepy, but I wouldn't say it was as sleepy as I was the first time around with my first pregnancy. And I think that might have to do with, I mean, I just have 2 children to take care of now, so maybe my body just doesn't have time to lay down and be sleepy, whereas the first time around I didn't have any children to take care of, so I was able to just sleep, you know. And I worked on the weekends. I took care of disabled adults, so I would go to the house on the weekend and stay pretty much the entire weekend. And so throughout the week I just had it off, and at the beginning of my pregnancy with Madeline, I would just sleep a lot. So this time around I haven't been able to do that. The hospital that we go to, you go in for your first checkup at, I believe, 12 weeks. So we went in at 12 weeks. Everything's looking good. Heard the baby's heartbeat. And then we scheduled an appointment to go to the first ultrasound pretty soon after that. And then when they couldn't tell the gender of the baby, which I know is a little bit early, usually you find out around 20 weeks, but they said, well, you're like 14 weeks now, so we should be able to tell what the gender is. But the baby just had their little legs closed and they weren't letting us get a good look. And then we scheduled the appointment like 4 days after that. It was actually the day after my birthday. I just turned 32. So then we went to the appointment at the ultrasound place, and it took like 10 minutes, and she was so nice. The whole thing was just amazing, even compared to a hospital room, you know, where you go to get ultrasound done. This had like the bed that you lay on, and then it had like 2 big leather couches on the side. You can have up to 10 people with you to kind of watch the gender reveal. The package we got included the DVD of the entire session, and then you got a CD of the pictures. You know, she would take pictures periodically throughout it, so she could tell pretty much right away that we are having another little baby girl, so we're really excited. To be honest, at first we really wanted a boy because, you know, we have 2 girls, so we just really wanted to have a boy. But you know, and this isn't against anybody that does have a hard time if they've had all girls and they want a boy, or they've had all boys and they really are hoping for a girl and then they're disappointed. You know, I've had friends that's happened to, where they're very disappointed, and I totally get that. But for me, as soon as I was seeing that baby move around and learned her gender, that she's a girl, you know, for me, like, any disappointment just flew out the window. I was happy that this baby, you know, to know the gender of this baby, and I want this baby. So I'm very happy. We're gonna have 3 girls in the house. My girls are gonna have, I mean, 3 sisters. I just think that's so fun. And they can all share a room, because the older 2 right now, they do share a room, and you know, they love it. So Madeline kind of, you know, she knows what's going on, and she talks to the baby often, and found out that the baby was a girl. And we have some names picked out, but nothing that we're going to, I mean, nothing that we're 100% sure on right now. So that's still pretty much up in the air about what we're gonna name the baby. She's dead set on a name, but it's because it's her cousin's middle name. So she just doesn't understand that we're not gonna steal your cousin's middle name. Yeah, Madeline's very excited. We're almost done with the second little girl's adoption, and she's 15 months now, and she doesn't really understand what's going on, but I'm sure she'll just be such a good big sister as soon as the baby comes. So we're very, very excited. I'm just so happy to share this with you guys again. And I did get a new camera, so I hope it's really good quality. It's the Canon Rebel T5i. So I got it because I wanted to just have, obviously, a better camera set up in the house. And also because I really wanted to get into photography. I've been taking, not really lessons, like I look up stuff on YouTube and read books and stuff like that. So I've been doing photography. And that's a lot of fun. I like it. This camera isn't really meant for vlogging, and I don't have another vlogging camera, so I might just, I'm about to get the iPhone 7, so I might vlog a little bit with that. And then I'll try with this, and if it works, you know, it works. But see, any other symptoms? I get very restless legs at night, to the point where my husband has to kind of massage my legs every single night. Otherwise I just feel like, oh, I can't sleep, and the feeling is so gross. I'm sure some of you who have felt that before. It's other than that, baby's perfectly healthy so far. We're just all, like I said, really, really excited. I think that's about it. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments below, and I will try to answer all of them. And I'm gonna try and do kind of weekly updates now that I have my camera. All right, so I think that kind of sums up this week. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.